What's going on, y'all? So we back. If you saw my other video, my other review, oh girl, a mess. I can't wait to go get my hair done on Saturday. I really can't, cause this, wow. All right, it's heavy. It's heavy, y'all. But anyway, I said in my other video that I wasn't gonna put the video up. Y'all wasn't gonna get it until Thursday night. You wanna know why? Let me just say this. I was so frustrated, and after realizing something, I'm even more frustrated at myself. Okay. The reason why I could not record this at the time that I wanted to record it is because I was not in the house. Listen, on Wednesdays, I come home and I, do what I need to do for a second, which take about, get myself settled, adjusted in, take like about 5 minutes or whatever, come straight in, go ahead and record so I can, because I know I got 2 videos to record back to back so that I can be done by like 10 o'clock max. Girl, it's 11:05. No, it's 10:55. So, girl, listen, I'm just annoyed because what happened was, and I know y'all gonna be like, girl, what? I said it in the other video, but those that didn't watch it, I was at work. Now, usually, most time when I leave work, I'm the one that closed the door so that, we have a outside door and we have a door in, 2 double doors in the inside. So we locked those 2 double doors in the inside, and we was waiting for people to get up out of there. I don't know what was going on with today. Like, baby, y'all know we closed at 6 o'clock. And even if you didn't know, you heard the security guard say, we're closing in 30 minutes. We're closing in 15 minutes. We're closing in 5 minutes. We are closed. Why are you still up here sitting down, lollygagging, reading books, and talking to your homegirl or whatever? Like, we didn't just hear the security guard say that we closed. So we all clocked out and we waiting for the people to leave. Baby, I didn't put my key in the door because I got the door open. I'm holding it or whatever like I usually do. Come on, get out so I can lock this thing up. Girl, my coworker said, is that your Uber outside? I said, yeah, but it don't matter. They been to get out of here or whatever. He said, no, go ahead, go. So I go. I went on ahead and I left. I get up in the car. Mind you, I had got some sparkling water. I had got some household stuff or whatever from Walgreens. This adulting stuff is just, I feel like it's a scheme that Ty brought up. You know what I'm saying? I'm so used to just going over my mama place or my mama bringing stuff over to the crib or just borrowing stuff without having to, mama, you going to the store? Okay, you go to the store, bring this back and drop it off before you go home. That's what I'm used to, Girl, now I gotta do this stuff on my own. Like, for real. Like, I was doing it, but for real. And I'm just like, girl, I can't go down the street. I can't go a few blocks away or whatever. And, you got something? No, I can't do that. So, I'm just like, ew, this is disgusting. But, that's just life. And so I'm up in the car. I get out the car. Mind you, it's a beautiful day today. It was a beautiful day today. I said, all right, this is cute or whatever. The sun is out, daylight savings. It ain't really messed me up as bad as it messed everybody else up. I was surprised. I was shocked, okay? I reach in my pocket and I said, usually it's 3 things up in this thing. It's only 2. Okay, well, maybe I put it in the other pocket. Nope, just my wallet and my keypad, which, ooh, okay, that's cool. Maybe it's in my jacket pocket. Girl, it dawned on me as I'm standing outside my building's door like a dum-dum, because we got 2 entranceways. You can do it on the side or you can go in the front. I'm at the side because that's closer to the elevator, whether I decide to go in the back or the front. I ain't got the key. So I gotta go to the front because on the side, you can't come in without a key. The key fob or whatever. The front, you just open up the door and then you go up the steps and then you have to, use the key fob to come in. But it's the front person at the desk, the concierge. So I was like, oh my goodness. So I'm standing outside looking stupid. I'm trying to call my coworkers. Wound up, mind you, we got 2 people that work in my job with the same name. I wound up calling the wrong one. He older and he never answered the phone. He wouldn't have been able to answer my question because he had left before everybody else left. Soon as it said 6 o'clock, that man said, well, I'll see y'all later. I said, oh. Okay, girl, I get up there and it just so happened to be this woman that was coming out the door because she was picking up she was getting some art pieces. I was nosy. I was just like, girl, what's that? So I come on in. The guy at the desk, we cool or whatever. I said, I'm sitting there and I'm just freaking out a little bit. I can feel the anxiety in me. And mind you, I ain't even take my pill yet. But I could feel like I just don't like when stuff be out of place and stuff happen unbeknownst to me that I really can't control. So I could feel the anxiety just building up, and I haven't felt that feeling in a long time. And I said, oh my God, Ashley, calm down. It ain't that serious. I said, bitch, it is kind of that serious. I can't get in the door. I can't get in my apartment. Like what's gonna happen? So I'm calling around. I finally get my other coworker. He said, girl, you calling about your keys? I said, yeah, what are you talking about? Said, I think my boss got it. The boss got it, okay? And I think she's still down there in the area. I said, oh, girl, I'm like 15, 20 minutes away. Depending on traffic, 20 minutes. Out without traffic, 15. I said, all right, let me call her. Girl, I tried to call her 3 times. She ain't answer the phone, so I text her. I'm sitting here like, now, how come you got back to me on the text, but you couldn't answer the phone and talk to me verbally, okay? But that's fine. She answered my text, and she was like, girl, I got your keys. Listen, I thought that they was, the keys for the building or whatever, so I just took them, and I'll be there early in the morning, so, you can come get them in the morning. I said, no, ma'am, how am I get in my apartment? She said, oh, no. That's literally how she texted, and that's how she talks. She be like, oh, no. I said, girl, what's going on? She was like, well, you can come pick them up. I said, well, where you at? She out there doing boxing and stuff, so I had to go all the way back down there. I said, girl, I'll be there in a minute. Mind you, I had the Instacart so it can be ready by the time I get home, so I won't have to make a trip later on and interrupt my video. Girl, I had to ask dude. I'm so glad I asked him. I said, so do you got, is it a way that you can get into the apartment or whatever? Because I don't have my key. I left it at work and I'm about to go get it, but I need to drop this stuff off. And he was like, yeah. So he went in the back, found the spare key, that you could do stuff with. And he said, just make sure you bring it back. So I come upstairs and I put my stuff in here, right? The way I put my stuff in here and I locked the door, and then I came back down. I was waiting for my Instacart stuff, and I was like, should I wait for my Instacart or should I just go ahead? I said, fuck it, I'm going to go ahead. So I told Mr. Dude at the desk, when my groceries get here, just tell him to keep it right here at the table or whatever. I get it in the lot. He was like, cool, fan. I said, all right. I go down there and I get the key from my boss, right? She saw me coming. I was like, yeah. She hurried up and gave me them keys. No questions asked. I put that card in. Do you know, after I finished recording my video review for Sisters, that whack-ass finale, I was sitting up in here, and after I had put my groceries away earlier, and I did all of that, I was about to give me a little bagels. Right, I said, ooh, bagels. I done brought the bagels. Maybe I want a little cream cheese bagel, just a little snack on. And then I opened up the refrigerator. I said, oh, bitch, I got a little couple of pieces, cheese pieces, little small pizza. I had brought the pizza and didn't even eat it a couple of days ago. I be thinking I want stuff and I just don't. So I nibbled on that. And while I was sitting here, girl, I said, bitch, so you went through all of this. You went through all of this, and you have a spare set of keys right over there on that damn counter on top of that fucking bin where I'm looking directly at. So I could have just stayed home and got the keys in the morning and used the spare key in the spare fob to get the fuck up out the house. Do you know how mad I am? Do you know how mad I am? I was frustrated as hell. I sit here and I just said, girl, what is your problem? You are on some stuff. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Like, it's just like, and truth be told, I'm going to put this as a separate video. I'm going to put this as a work chronicles. Girl, a mess. But the good thing about it is it didn't take me long to get there, and it didn't take me long to get back home. I got home probably like after 7 o'clock. I got there. No, yeah, I did get home after 7 o'clock. I got there. I got off of work at 6. I got back home probably around 6:20 something. It took me about 10 minutes or so to get settled and understand what the hell was going on with me. And for my car to come in, and I got down there to get my key at 7, and then I came back here around 7:20 or whatever. And by that time, girl, I was tired. I didn't even do my workout today, you know. And I feel like after I do this video, I just might go ahead and do a little elliptical stuff, or I might just go ahead and do the little what is it? I do Grow with Joe. Y'all gotta watch her. And it's another one. It's a black couple that I do too. They be doing steps and stuff or whatever and all that stuff. Girl, I be up in here sweating it out, okay? I be doing my thing. Y'all, I lost some weight too, y'all. I lost some weight. I really feel like everything is coming along because let me tell you something. Sometimes I be coming up in the bathroom when I wake up and I be like, ugh, like, girl, bitch, I don't really see what's going on. Like, is I moving stuff? I really can't tell because I always had like a little fat face. Like, is my face slimming up? I can't really tell, right? I said, oh, it just feel like I'm kind of still doing the same. I know my energy level is up, and I know I can do my range of motion a little bit more. My stamina has never really been the issue because, you know, when I need it, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's a little bit better, you know. I'm way more active than I was. Not saying that I wasn't active, but I'm way more. You know what I'm saying? Because usually I work a lot at work and I be up most of the day at work anyway, going all around and doing whatever. And so by the time I used to come home, I'd be tired as hell and I just want to sit down and don't want to do nothing. But these days, and ever since I started working out back in January, whatever, it's just that like I come home and I may snack on, give me something, a little drink, sit down, do my little videos and all that stuff, and then I get to doing my little exercise. And I found out that like I like doing them late at night, not necessarily late at night, but in the evening. For some reason, it just do well for me. It depends on how my day was, whether or not it keeps me up. But most time, as soon as I get up in that bed, baby, I'm gone. You know, and it helps with that for me. You know. And it just relaxes me, y'all. I miss that feeling. Like when I used to work out so much back in the day, and I had lost, let me tell y'all something. I know y'all gonna be like, God damn, bitch. I had, back in the day, when I first got real serious about this weight loss situation that was going on, and this was pre-gallbladder removal. This was, was I in my 20s? No, I was in my, I think I was 31. Bitch, no, I wasn't. Girl, I don't give a care. I wasn't at the location that I was in now. I was at McKinley Park. That's where I was, okay? 2 locations ago. And I had went to the doctor, right? And I remember I was one of those people, and I'm finna be real with y'all. Girl. Let's just talk about it. We'll talk about what it is in the next video. Because I know I probably started it off like that, but hey, it is what it is. Girl, let me tell you, prior to me really trying to take my health seriously, you know, sometimes I feel like we just be in a world of like our own little mind or whatever and not really trying to take into account what's actually going on with our bodies. And especially like us as black folks, you know, some of us, we really don't like going to the doctor. And I was one of those people that didn't like going to the doctor. And I feel like as I look back at it now, it's like, I subconsciously didn't want to go to the doctor because I already know I already put it in my mind that they're going to say, well, bitch, you got this, you got that, this is this. And I'm like, okay, whatever, I can fix it. I can fix it on my own. I don't need nobody to tell me what's going on with me. But I don't know what went on. I don't think nothing went on. I just decided to go ahead and go to the doctor one day. And I stepped up on that scale and I said, wow. I said, God damn. That's how I was feeling in my head. And let me tell you something. When I saw it, girl, it wasn't like them bitch. I shouldn't say that. It wasn't like the people on my 600-pound life, baby. I wasn't nowhere near that. But if I would have kept on the dust. If I would have kept on the path that I was going back there, and that probably was like 4 years ago or something. That was some years ago. I say like 5 years ago or so. If I would have kept on that path, baby, I could have been on my 600-pound life. Ain't no telling. I probably wouldn't have been 600 pounds, but I damn sure probably would have been 500 or over. You know what I'm saying? If I would have kept on that, you know. And I didn't want that to happen to me, baby. I didn't want that to happen to me. And you know, sometimes what it is that, you know, when you're so used to being big, but yet I'm tall. So when I see myself, I say, okay, yeah, I'm a big bitch, but I'm also tall. So you could tell that I'm big. Once you see me, you can be like, oh, damn, she big. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, not like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But I'm saying I carry the weight kind of well. But if you see my gut, baby, that's probably the first thing you'll see. You'll see my gut. My gut is big, okay? It is what it is. But it's not like so goddamn big that I'm walking like this and I'm waddling and all that stuff. Now, okay? Because it's the way that I'm proportioned. I do got a shelf booty, which I hate. And that's one of the things that I'm working on. Like, baby, I be out here doing my squats and stuff. Because, listen, I want a little ass. I want a little ass to grab. Like, you know, it is what it is, okay? You know, I'm trying to get that little shelf out of there. But it's not so noticeable, but it kind of is. But I just don't like it, okay? But anyway... So, girl, all of that was going on, and I was just like, girl, I can't do this. I can't do it. It scared me, y'all. It scared me because that probably was the highest. I ain't gonna tell you what it was. Y'all need to know all that shit. Just know that it was a number that I ain't never seen before because I always been a chunky person, and I was big in high school, but in high school, it wasn't so freaking noticeable because, you know, a lot of us was kind of like grown looking, chubby or whatever, or extra tall and toned and muscular. That was the things that we can describe some of the people that was in my high school or whatever. So we just looked like adults. We really did, okay? We was shaped like it too. You know, we 14, 15 years old looking like we goddamn 25. And that's just because of growth spurt and puberty and whatever, you know? And so I just never really paid attention to it. I never really thought it was that big of, I thought it was a big deal, but I just never had that motivation to be like, you know, I was one of those people, I get to it. Mind you, in my family, you know, people big. Like my sister, she chunky. My little sister, you know, she a girl. I don't want to talk about it, but I was a little concerned when I went back home. And when I went to go visit my mom and my sisters out there in Indiana, and I saw my little sister, I said, the fuck? That's why I had a conversation with my sister and my mama, and she had gained some weight, and you could tell. And because she already had like a stocky build, and what you don't know about my little sister, a lot of her body is muscular, but you could tell like in her face or whatever that she had gained some weight. Because she already had a round face, and that's what we have up in my family. When we get these fat, chubby, round faces, and when we lose the weight or whatever, it gets kind of elongated. Y'all saw how my face was once I had lost the weight back in the day. I loved it. I was like, oh, bitch, look at my cheekbones. I don't know where that laugh came from, but it came out. But girl, listen. So I had started to do some walks around the park or whatever, you know, all of that stuff. And I feel like my sister had gained weight because, one, she was making her own money and all she was doing was ordering out. I said, girl, you need to stop that. Okay, stop that shit while you was up here complaining about and crying about your salary. I said, first of all, you not even salaried, okay? Just be glad you ain't got to pay taxes right about now, because if that's the case, you would really be crying about how your check ain't where it's supposed to be. And stop ordering out, okay? But, you know, my other sister said, yeah, she working on her weight or whatever, so that's cool. I said, okay, because we all got to be better. You know? So that wound up happening, and it kind of scared me. I ain't gonna lie. I was scared, and I was depressed about it. I said, I didn't know I was up there. You know, you just never think. And instead of just sitting down waddling up in my shit, I just went on ahead and started walking around the neighborhood. And while I was working there, did a little 30-minute walk or whatever. And, every day. And then I started changing up my eating pattern. And I ain't gonna lie, the main reason why I had to change up my eating pattern was because I couldn't eat it anyway. Because of the acid reflux, bio reflux that I had, which I did not realize. I couldn't hold certain stuff down, and I can only eat stuff that just small portions and certain things. Like I ate fish, baked chicken, fried food used to get to me at that point. Um, but I usually just ate like ground turkey, baked fish, baked chicken, some broccoli, some vegetables and stuff like that, fruits. I can do with that. And then I still couldn't eat big portions of that. And so, I said, oh, bitch, I'm seeing a difference. Then when I got to my other locations and stuff, I used to walk around and everything. That's when I use my walking and talking videos. Baby, I might bring those back, okay? I might bring those back this summer. We shall see. And so, I had lost 64 pounds. Yes. I had lost 64 pounds, okay? And I was so happy. I was so happy. And then 2 years ago, after that, in the midst of having that weight loss, I had got my gallbladder removed. That was like 2 years ago. I believe so. 2 years or 2.5 years ago. Somewhere around that time. Either way, I got that thing removed. And next thing I know, after I got better, I realized, bitch, you can eat. Like I could eat a full meal. And I still wasn't eating multiple meals, but girl, I still was eating and snacking and had no problems or whatever. And I gained most of that weight back. I gained at least 50 pounds back. And I didn't realize it until one day when I was doing a video recently. And this was before I moved. I was doing a video and I was like, damn, is it my video? Is it the lighting? Is it because my hair is down? But my face looked fat as fuck. And I was just like, oh no. And I just wound up getting on the scale and I said, what the fuck? What is this? And when I tell you that depressed me so bad, that was part of my depression last year. Like, it was just so much. If I was to sit here and to tell you last year what was exactly going on, it's a roller coaster. It was a roller coaster. And the last thing, even though I was depressed about the weight gain, because I was like, damn, girl, you was doing so good. And then you brought it back. Part of the reason why it came back was because, one, I could eat again. And two, I was also depressed about a whole bunch of other stuff. And I know with some people, you just don't know how to handle depression. Sometimes you lose weight, sometimes you don't, sometimes you gain it. Or sometimes you just maintain that thing. Baby, I had gained for a couple of reasons. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I was disgusted with myself. I did not love myself at all. I didn't give a damn. I was just so depressed. And I was so, y'all, I just didn't know how I was gonna get out of it. I did not know how I was going to get out of it. I used to hate having to wake up knowing that I had to fake a smile, fake feeling like I was okay because I had to go work. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna put other people in my business at the work or whatever. It was hell. It was hell, And then I moved. And then I had that issue that was going on with my mom that I told y'all about. I was speaking about my mama. My mama is doing way, way better. She's still a little bit tired. But come to find out, y'all want to know what happened. I'm going to give y'all an update since I already told y'all that, her situation. So my sister had told me she had went to do the MRI of her heart to see exactly what caused it. Because when they was doing like the cath lab and all this other stuff that they was doing, trying to see if she had clots in her body. Was it a blockage in her arteries? No clots, no blockage anywhere. So when they did, so that's why they was confused as to why this suddenly came on. My sister, she sent me a text message and basically said that, who is this? Okay. She said, the cardiologist said she had a myocardial infarction, not caused by a coronary blockage, but most likely myocarditis or a viral infection of the heart. I said, God damn, bitch. You know, my woman had an infection of the heart that just almost took her out. And it wasn't even for none of the stuff that was actually wrong with her. I was concerned and thought that it was something that was dealing with, you know, that she already had. I told y'all, you know, she had the enlarged heart and everything. Baby, they ain't had nothing. I said, Mom, now how the hell you get an infection in the heart? You know, my mama, and let me tell y'all this, okay? Because some of y'all have been wanting to know a little update. I was on the phone with my mama the other day. Not yesterday, but the other day before that. What was that? Monday, okay? And we was talking. And my mama said, okay, girl, let me tell you everything that happened. I said, girl, now tell me what happened. And it's like every time I get on the phone, she want to tell me bits and pieces. I know, tell me the whole story. Girl, she said she was up in the house. She was doing this, she was doing that, and she felt fine, okay? She went to go put something up. She reached her hand up, and she was like, oh, okay, cool. She poured that thing down, and she was like, what is that? It just felt like a little bit of pressure and stuff that just didn't feel right. And it was sharp, it was painful. I said, and right there, you know, this is why I said I was going to wait a few days before I cussed her out. Because I said, girl, you mean to tell me you felt that pain and you didn't want to go to the hospital when my sister suggested, let's go to the hospital. She said, girl, I thought it was going to go away. Like I drank some tea and I had something else and it kind of like soothed down a little bit. And, you know, I was all right. But then it came back. I said, yeah, girl, you was actively having a heart attack. And by the time the next day she got back to the hospital, she went to sleep. She said she was able to go to sleep for a couple hours. I said, God damn, bitch. I said, Mom, you could have fucking died in your sleep. She was like, girl, I know. But, you know, I don't want to make her feel so bad, but I was just really angry for a second. But then I said, you know what? I can't even let that anger overcome me because I still got my mama here. Woo, because Lord knows, all right? Let me tell you something. If something would have happened to my mama, other than this, y'all wouldn't see me no more. I just wouldn't be able to do it. It just took me out. That would have been me. Y'all would have seen me crying on this goddamn camera. And Ashley don't cry on camera. I ain't like everybody else. You ain't finna monetize my pain, okay? No. But anyway, you know, so they finally went to the hospital. And baby, by the time they were still at the hospital, she was still having it. I said, and it was because it's like we've realized now it was a freaking heart infection. I said, ain't that some shit, girl? And then they scared me, I ain't gonna lie. Once she came home from the hospital, she was fine that first night, and then the second day she had went back because she started feeling like a lot of irritation as well. Come to find out, it was like a spasm, you know, a vascular spasm or something like that she was having, and they said that sometimes that happens. So it's like the heart was trying to heal itself. And I said, child, but that was happening for a couple of days before it stopped. I said, oh, my sister had texted me. I said, stop texting me all this stuff while I'm in the midst of doing stuff. I'm about to break down. She was like, girl, it's fine. I said, oh, Lord Jesus Christ. It is a mess, but my mom is doing all right. You know, I told her that y'all send so much love and everything, and she said thank y'all. I meant to tell y'all that too. She really, really do appreciate it. But back to me, girl. I had tried on some pants that I had brought in January, and I couldn't fit them things. Baby. I said, this the size that I got when I was skinny. Because some of them pants I can still fit, but they a little snug or whatever at the time. And I noticed that a couple of pants had been loosening up, and I was just like, oh, okay, so bitch, even though I can't really see that I'm losing weight, my pants loosening up, and I thought it was just because they was a little stretched out. No, girl, because I put them in the dryer, and it was still, you know, because sometimes you put it up in the dryer and it compacts stuff. It still was stretched out. I mean, like loose a little bit, and I said, oh, bitch, let me try these pants. The other day, I said, let me try these pants. Girl, I put them things on, and that bitch fit like a, Oh, it was so good. I said, oh, hold on now. Sometimes just because you button it up and you can zip it up, it feel all right. It be another story when you sit down and it's all stuck up in your skin and everything, and you like this and you can't breathe. Girl, I sat down first and I said, hold up. Oh shit. I said, I can fit my pants. You know, it is the small things. Because, baby, when I got them, when I tell you I had to force the button, I had to force the button. And then once I forced the button, and then I tried to zip them up, it was one of those situations where you have to, like that. And I did all of that. And when I finally let that breath go, I had a muffin top on top. I said, oh, no, girl, I don't like that. I don't like stuff that I don't like wearing clothes. That's going to bring attention to my already big body. And so I was just like, oh, my God, no, it's spilling over from the top, and I can't breathe. It felt like I said, is this what it felt like to have on a waist trainer? Because that's what it was giving, girl. And then I said, well, bitch, let me see if I can sit down and stretch them out. Girl, I sat down and almost passed the fuck out. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. But your girl is doing her thing, and I'm so happy. I'm so motivated, girl. You just don't know. Like, I'm in such a better headspace, y'all. And I'm so proud of myself. I'm gonna big myself up or whatever, you know, because if ain't nobody else gonna do it, you always gotta do it. And you know, I'm really doing this self-care shit, really taking the time out to know and get to know who Ashley is. Girl, listen to how I'm sounding. Oh, zen is it spiritual? Girl, I don't know, because I don't want to get on here and then somebody say I'm demonic or whatever. Just know your girl been feeling good, you know, and as you can see, I feel so much better about myself. I'm starting to love myself, you know, so. And then, you know, it also helped that I got stuff that I'm looking forward to doing. Like, my sister taking me to a concert. I'm taking her to a concert, even though I'm leaving her home the day before. Because, girl, I got to experience it by myself first. You know, we doing some stuff. I said, girl, I'm finna text. I'm like, listen, when you come out here, bitch, we finna get some tattoos. We finna get some tattoos, because it's about time. It's about time. It's been over 10 years since I got a tattoo. And it is about time. I've been wanting to get a tattoo of my uncle, for my uncle or whatever. I feel like it's about 10. I gotta figure it out. I need somebody to draw something. Something motivational, like, Uncle, I miss you. I'm here, you know. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. But yeah, girl, I just wanted to come up here. Truth be told, I just wanted to tell y'all about my day, and it just spiraled into all of this other stuff. You see how it be? You see how it be? But let me go ahead and go record this other video. But y'all, I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all week too. If you don't watch anything else from me before we get to SWV and Escape, girl, the bullshit of it all. Who would have thought that that show would have came on and we all would have loved it? Truth be told, I already knew I would have loved it, because I always watch Candy stuff and anything with SWV and anything with Escape. I love the girl groups, you know. So there's that. But if you don't hear or see me, you know, for the rest of the week because you don't watch anything else and you just wait for that, I hope you have an enjoyable week. And I will see you guys later. Peace.